You motherfucker.
Really?
Yes!
Really?
I was getting a diet soda. I'm not even kidding.
Yes!
God dang it.
Yes!
God dang it. Come on, seriously.
You gotta be kidding me.
I thought I was muted.
Come on, all I need is like 20 seconds for live stream to show an image on these recordings and fucking shit.
Wait, was that on stream?
Yes.
Yes! Yes!
Ah.
So smooth intro.
How loud was it?
Pretty loud.
All right. So anyway, hey everybody, it's Suki, and welcome to this week's episode of the OA Wrestling Podcast. And of course, as I said, I'm your host Suki. Oh God. Well, besides that, this is an interesting day for me. I'm sorry if I sound out of it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I had food poisoning this morning.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm still kind of recovering from that. My stomach still feels kind of crappy, but well, let's hope that let's hope that I can get through this at least. So anyway, that's my story of the day. Joining me this week. First off, we have Cole.
Hey, that was my drink. How you doing? I'm drinking a Pepsi Max right now, and I have a hell of a lot to talk about this past week in wrestling.
Oh, my diet soda.
Additional note: this is Cole's last week on the show.
Oh well, it was good knowing you, boss.
Anyway, so next up on the panels, of course, our resident retired wrestler, Mr. Chef Joe.
Hello, everyone, and stop messaging me to go on Tough Enough for next year. I'm retired.
Yep. All right, and also joining us is AJ, aka Punk Gamer.
Sorry, that was me again.
I'm freaking, God, I'm freaking tired as hell. I had a very long weekend hanging out with Chef Joe at TrotCon in Columbus. Oh God, I want to sleep.
Oh,
But
so
I'm here.
You got stories.
But I'm here for you people. I don't get paid for this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get paid in appreciation.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the appreciative comments of "fuck you," who's that asshole?
Also, man, tell Cole to shut up.
Yeah, exactly. NASCAR.
Also, I like how I'm the newest member of the Wyatt family.
Catching flies. Anyway.
So. All right. Well, I guess we can't really pussyfoot around it. This week the big deal was definitely the Sunday Monday combo of Battleground and Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
So we're starting off with this. So basically, if you did not see the events and you don't know what happened and you want to go see them first before seeing this episode, do it now. We're going to talk about everything in its full. We're not holding back.
Suki, permission to speak?
Yes?
Why would they be listening to a wrestling podcast if they hadn't already watched Battleground?
Somebody might have.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this wrestling podcast from the week that takes place after this show I haven't watched. I bet you they don't talk about it,
And it's like, oh, you motherfuckers, you talked about it.
Man, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. So it's here's the thing. You joke about that. There probably is somebody that's going to do that.
We have viewers.
And that person who does that is an asshole.
Yeah. Remember, Cole. I work in insurance. Nothing surprises me.
Yeah, I'm still reeling about the story you told me the other day.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised what happened at TrotCon with me and AJ.
Oh yeah.
When you guys pulled the fire alarm?
No.
Oh, no. Well, someone did at the con.
Yeah,
Oh.
BronyCon was lighting up about it.
That was so.
Because you guys joined the conventions of fire. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So, yep. So pretty much flat out, Taker is back.
The dead has risen again.
Yep. And Taker looks pretty good.
Yeah.
He has lunch lady hair. I'm just gonna put that out there, man.
And obviously, we have no idea how to there's no way to respond to that.
He looks like a lunch lady. I'm sorry. He needs the hat on because when he just has the hair, I look at him like, where's my sloppy Joe? I'm not even kidding.
He just needs to grow back his goatee.
Yeah, no, that would help. That would really help.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, hell, after 31 this year, I mean, the big thing that came out of that from the Wyatt Taker match was the fact that Taker looked better then, and through these last two appearances, Taker looks the best I think he has in probably, I want to say, almost 3-4 years.
Yeah, he looked really good, which was, he looked good at WrestleMania when he faced Bray Wyatt. And I'm like, if he looks this good now, I wonder how hard he's been training, because from what we're going to get into a little bit later, I don't know, could he do more than just WrestleMania?
The training came from McCool.
Well, I mean, remember, AJ, we're in the podcast format. We don't really have to do the whole we get into it later thing.
Yeah, good point.
So basically, so pretty much what he's going into is the whole that on Monday Night Raw, then they pretty much established that, yes, we're going to get Taker Lesnar 2 at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. His promo is so, I don't know, because it seemed, correct me if I'm wrong here, or I don't know, it almost seemed like Taker was doing an impression of Undertaker.
I wouldn't say that. He seemed like the old dead man to me.
Yeah, I think that's wise because, to be perfectly honest, even in the last couple of years, he hasn't really cut his own promos out there. If every time it's been something like that, it's always been video, up in the last couple of years, it's been video packages, and he majorly just shows up for a second or something like that,
or gets an urn poured on him.
Yeah, but it's he hasn't really cut many promos in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So basically when you're not used to it anymore, it comes off a little odd.
Yeah, it was just he started off with a and then and then it just it escalated from there. It's it seemed like he was out of breath or something, because Brock Lesnar. He did a Triple H.
No, if it was Triple H, it would be more like, Brock Lesnar, now you're gonna meet me in the middle of the ring.
That sounds like Triple H is channeling a Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, time to play the game.
I am that damn good. Dig it.
Never do a Slim Jim.
But anyway, not in that case. It'd be drinking Aquafina. All right, but anyway.
Taker, we're getting Taker Lesnar 2, and here's the funny thing about this. In one appearance on the pay-per-view, and basically 2 segments on Raw, I am already hook, line, and sinker on this.
It's going to be good. What we saw on Raw, okay, so, so Paul Heyman does this whole spiel, he comes out, and soon enough the lights go out, Undertaker's in the ring, and then okay, oh shit, where's Lesnar? Lesnar's music hits. You see, and then the announce team, Byron, Cole, and JBL all friggin' bail. They all bail ringside. Taker and Lesnar start beating the living hell out of each other. First comes security. They do absolutely nothing. They're fucking pointless. Then out comes the WWE locker room. They can't pull them apart. Then then once it spills into the back, the cops get involved. It was honestly
arrested them both.
Yeah, it was honestly one of the wildest brawls I may have ever seen on Raw. I mean, when you see when you see the whole locker room comes down and gets them separated, but the fact that they couldn't keep them apart in the back, beating the living shit out of each other, I'm hooked. I want this match. I want to see this at SummerSlam.
Also, to communicate with our chat, NASCAR King, they didn't arrest Taker. They arrested Brock.
Yes,
damn it.
Yeah, it was only Lesnar.
Yeah, actually,
Undertaker got arrested.
No, he
did. No,
yeah,
no, he
that's
didn't.
That's what Triple H said. Both of them are arrested.
Well, then they didn't do that one on camera.
Also, Lemon, I was gonna bring that up. The best part of that entire conflict was, I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna have to.
That was a really I found that it was a really cool moment. Because like that shows how much they, in kayfabe, that shows how much these guys despise each other. And if this match is not no disqualification or some kind of like really special stipulation, there's going to be a squandering here because I want to see these guys tear that arena apart.
Honestly,
it's a Brooklyn street match.
Here's the thing about that. Do you
Let
really want to throw
to New York City?
Do you really want to throw Taker into basically a no DQ arena with Brock Lesnar?
Yes.
We kill him. That's how we get rid of him.
That's how you kill the. But honestly,
yeah,
think about how this could work. If Taker beats Lesnar at SummerSlam, because you're saying, he said like you took what was once a pile of smoldering ashes and turned into a raging inferno. This is my resurrection. Could this mean that the Undertaker at WrestleMania next year, because there have been rumblings flying around that he's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and he's going to have this big retirement match because it's going to be in his home state of Texas. Mm-hmm. Could this be the first phase of that, where he beats the Conqueror that conquered his undefeated streak?
The thing is, though, is that
much sense because think about it. We're not going to see Undertaker again. Like after SummerSlam, he's not going to work the schedule. He says this is my resurrection, that he's back. He's going to work SummerSlam, maybe appear on Raw, and then we're not going to see him again until WrestleMania.
Well, we might see him at Survivor Series, maybe.
I doubt that.
Oh yeah,
Survivor
Series, right?
He's not going to show up at Survivor Series, even though that's where his career got started, at Survivor Series.
Well, here's the thing, though. What are they going to do as the big retirement match, though? If
Sting.
Well, I have been hearing that.
Every time that comes up now, all I hear is Vince McMahon saying no.
Okay, fuck Vince McMahon. Can we just like axe off? Can we blow up his limo for real this time?
I'm pretty sure that's what Triple H wants. Well, both the limousine and probably the Sting versus Taker match. I'm pretty sure he wants that.
Also, Vince McMahon doesn't control shit anymore, so let's just do Triple H take over. I mean, the women's match is enough proof to show that Triple H is much more competent than fucking Vince.
Yeah, because
Triple H and Stephanie.
That is one thing. They showed, the Divas. They had 2 matches on Raw,
and I was happy.
No, I was happy too because they're showcasing the fact that the Divas can perform, and they can perform on a good level instead of what we've been fed for the past several years. I'm happy about this. Everything that we're seeing right now, WWE is on the right track. And I don't care what, some of our chat mates say the other, they may say, it's been unwatchable garbage for the past couple of months. Yeah, you know what? Sorry, fuck you. It's been actually decent.
What has?
WWE.
Oh.
WWE recently has been
it's been kind of iffy.
I don't want to say iffy. It's been interesting to watch.
There have been a lot of boring Raws.
There have been... Yeah. Yeah, okay, NASCAR, you keep telling yourself that.
Yeah. But, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Colt, just one thing, you backpedal a little bit, just to make you a little happy, I guess. Did you notice who was part of the WWE locker room to break up Lesnar and Undertaker?
I saw Axelmania.
Yeah, and he has a bleached mustache like Hogan.
Yeah, he has a bleached mustache. He came out in jeans, a bleached mustache, and a Hulk Hogan shirt.
He also had I saw in that brawl between Taker and Brock, they had Fandango was in there, Jack Swagger was in there.
Zack Ryder was in there, and he's not down NXT for some reason.
Kevin Owens was in there.
Yeah.
I know what's funny?
Yeah.
I saw this weird moment. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Suki. I saw this weird moment of Darren Young holding back Brock Lesnar, and then I remembered how much Brock Lesnar hates gay people. And I was wondering if that was going to escalate.
Brock's homophobic?
He hates gay people.
Are you serious?
Brock Lesnar hates gay people.
I never knew that.
Okay, just to let you know, just because this gets put out there, dude, where has that been said?
He had an interview where he was talking about gay marriage and didn't support it.
When did he say that?
Oh fuck it! I'll find it. I'll find it. Hold on.
Yeah, dig around for that.
Brock Lesnar.
I don't believe
gay people. That's gonna be my hard search history.
Okay, while Cole's looking that up, so yeah, Taker and Brock at SummerSlam. This is going to be something. This is gonna be a clash. This is gonna be not to sound like like a cheesy storyteller. If you're weak at the heart, oh my God, you're not gonna want to watch this one.
Yeah, but
this is gonna be ugly.
All right, and by the way, back in 2004, I don't like gays. You can write that down in your little book. I don't like gays.
Brock Lesnar actually said that.
Yep.
Well, keep in mind, Cole, that was like 11 years ago. Things can change.
I don't see Brock Lesnar as a person that can change.
I think
I should totally input the clip from South Park the movie. I can change.
Oh my God.
Oh. And then you send this to him, and then he comes and kills me.
But
It looks like someone's going to Suplex City.
I'm going to SummerSlam. He's gonna like look at me in the top row. I'm like, oh.
He'll just sprint up the steps and then just suplex you down the stairs.
And
I love gay people.
Oh God, help me.
But okay, but the one thing I kind of want to talk about was actually kind of an amusing thing for me, and it's something I caught, and I'm not sure how many other people noticed this. And when they went backstage, Brock Lesnar's voice of reason was R-Truth.
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
That's the funny one.
Yeah, he's just sitting there going, "Hey, come on, Brock, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down, man."
Yeah, that R-Truth is pretty good.
But yeah, I found that
40-year-old.
I honestly found that to be the most amusing part of all.
And then they put him in the fucking plastic, fucking
dude,
handcuffs.
the zip tie cuffs are actually harder to get out of than regular cuffs.
I said, don't touch me.
I said, don't touch me. That was scary. I thought I got scared at that point.
I feel like Brock Lesnar could easily snap out of those.
Yeah, I feel like metal's harder to get out for him. Like, you can't break these cuffs. I can break those cuffs.
Did you guys see the look on the looks that Taker had? He just had like that crazy look in his eye.
Well,
he looked like sorry.
Go ahead.
It's like the shocked Undertaker dude from WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
Except this time he's like, "I'm kicking your ass, bitch."
Mm-hmm. And would you say that Taker is a heel?
In this situation?
Honestly,
Yes.
I don't know who's the face or who's the heel.
Because he interrupted a perfectly good match, and he seems like a douchebag.
Yeah, except it's understandable why.
Because he broke the undefeated streak.
Well, and Taker did go into explain in that promo. He basically said, "I don't have a problem with the fact that you broke the streak. It's the fact that you went on for week after week after that, pretty much bragging about it."
Yeah. That was, this is just Taker just saying, you know what? Okay, you broke my streak. Now, all right, now you're just getting annoying about it. Now I'm going to kick your ass. So in this case, I think it would be Lesnar who would be the heel.
I think technically, but I think since this is since everybody knows this is going to be like a one-off match, I think this is one of those times where you can basically look at both guys and just sort of be like, yeah, it's really neither one is like the greater evil, I guess. Because both are basically being dicks.
So they're both tweeners.
Yeah, but it's pretty much one of those situations where I guess they're supposed to be both tweeners, but the crowd's going to cheer for both of them anyway.
Pretty much.
I don't know if Brock Lesnar's going to get apologized, or Brock Lesnar's going to get cheered because he's facing Undertaker.
Well, he's still getting cheers. I mean, he got a big cheer.
He got a big pop. He got a huge pop. And then last night on Raw, he got Taker got a huge pop.
Mm-hmm.
So. Taker and Lesnar both got huge pops on Raw.
There's no real bad guy or good guy. There's no real bad guy or a good guy in this match. It's just two guys that have they have an issue. Settle it in the ring. That's it. Let them beat the hell out of each other and let the crowd decide, who they want to cheer for. If they want to cheer for Lesnar, let them cheer for Lesnar, and vice versa.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
I still think heading into SummerSlam, I really think Taker is going to take this one.
I kind of think so too, just because that also gives them a reason to once again let Lesnar take some time off.
Yeah, this is going to write Lesnar off TV. Mm-hmm. And Lesnar is going to be gone until, would you say, WrestleMania?
I say
It's either Survivor Series or probably there just a little bit thereafter. At the very least, he's going to be back by the Rumble, I think.
I would think he's going to be in. Maybe he'll be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Maybe, who knows? We're thinking too far ahead. We're like,
You're thinking super far ahead.
So we still got summer. We still got summer.
Yeah. So okay,
let's
but
get back to the present time right now.
Yeah. Anyway, so another thing that come out of the two nights that I at first kind of confused me, then I kind of get what they're doing now, is definitely the John Cena situation.
Well, what about John? What about?
Well,
John
is I don't know. They keep They keep on Monday Night Raw. They kept selling the Battleground matches like, oh my god, it was a classic, and he just barely beat him. And to be perfectly honest, I kind of felt that Owens Cena 3 was kind of the most forgettable one.
It was stupid.
It was like I watched it compared to Money in the Bank and compared to Elimination Chamber. That match was just
Yeah, unfortunately,
and that's the sad thing because that was one of the biggest matches I wanted to see on that card.
It's
because
sorry.
I know they can deliver and I know they can put on good matches. We saw it twice, so for the third one, it was just I don't know what happened. It
it's
just
the
was
rule of three, Punk. Think of that. Godfather 3 was terrible, but Godfather 2 was the best one. Toy Story 3 was good. It's just usually if you have a movie series, one is good. Fuck damn it, you messed me up. The first movie's good, second movie's even better, third one falls flat or isn't as good as either or.
I can give you a perfect example on that one, Cole.
What?
Oh, Batman.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's perfect. But there are things that break this, like Toy Story 3, but it's a really common trend. Usually.
But yeah, it's sad because I know they could do so much better. But with John Cena now, you know, because apparently he's going after.
Yeah, I'm guessing, unless something happens on Cena's side, I'm assuming that they're going to go for a champion versus champion match.
Wait, if they. Okay, when you say champion versus champion match, you mean winner take all?
Probably a winner take all, yeah.
Son of a bitch! No,
well,
no. Don't give the title to Cena.
No. And here's the thing.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Here's the thing, AJ. I know I'm thinking too far ahead again, but say this goes to SummerSlam. Cena versus Rollins, both titles up for grabs. Okay. Cena wins. Ugh. Guess who's got something to take care of that?
Kevin Owens?
Sheamus.
Oh! Sheamus!
Now, yeah. So now have Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Now have Sheamus cash in his briefcase. Now we have Cena back where he was before the pay-per-view, is U.S. champion again. And but now you have Rollins out of the title picture, or he's probably still there, but you know now you've got a reason that Rollins has lost the title, but he lost it to John Cena. And then, basically, a weekend Cena is taken out by Sheamus for that same title. So in a way, basically, Rollins is not beaten by Sheamus for Sheamus to come out of that. In a way, it's kind of the best outcome if Cena's going to win the match. Or, well, if it's a champ versus champion, I kind of see this as the best outcome if Rollins is to lose.
That does make sense. I do like that idea.
But still, giving Sheamus the title
is kind of dumb.
If it's Cena, well, because think about it. If Cena gets if Sheamus cashes in on John Cena, and then John Cena thinks, "Oh, I'm going to go after him again," then we're going to go right back to where we were in 2010, and it was Cena and Sheamus for the majority of that year. I remember, I had to sit through it. And it was not fun because I was so tired of John Cena Sheamus matches.
I mean,
don't get me wrong. I like the change they gave Sheamus. He may look absolutely ridiculous with that stupid look, but he's different than how he was maybe about a year ago.
He's more true to the nickname he's got, the Celtic Warrior.
Right. But that's the one thing.
It's kind of sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say. With the match he had at Randy Orton with Randy Orton at Battleground, I just don't think. I just don't. Was Sheamus that? Hang on, just want to address one thing in the chat. NASCAR, was Sheamus that bad of a champion? Yes, he fucking was.
Eh.
Yes, he was.
I remember he beat Zack Ryder once.
Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't Sheamus always champion when he was face though?
No.
No, he
No,
was
he-
he
no,
was a
he
heel
started
champion.
Oh, that's right.
He
When he was
beat
US
Cena
champion, he
with
was
the
heel.
Tables.
No, he had a WWE championship match with John Cena at TLC.
Yeah.
That was his debut year. He put him through the table, and he was a heel WWE champion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said with the tables.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I couldn't remember that far back, but yeah.
It's kind of funny that it took WWE like 2 years to fix Sheamus, but they fixed Becky Lynch in a matter of months.
That's just because it was probably easier to fix Becky Lynch.
Not to mention they didn't have NXT at the time.
They had
They still had
ECW.
No, they had. There wasn't
FCW.
FCW at the time. They had FCW.
Oh, sorry, FCW.
That's why.
That was before what FCW is now now NXT.
God, I remember Justin Angel in that.
But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna. If they do put the title on Sheamus, what the hell are they gonna do with him?
Well, I mean, obviously, first one out of the gate, I think it's gonna be Sheamus and Rollins probably, because Rollins is gonna be like, hey, that's my title.
Probably that'll be the case, but then
Cena.
not Cena. I don't think they're gonna put Cena back in the title picture.
Yeah.
I hope not, at least.
Oh, you know, I have an idea. Then they're gonna put Randy Orton in there.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no.
I feel bad.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I think I don't know. I think the whole thing between Randy and Sheamus was basically was pretty much just based off of Money in the Bank. So really, they've been having their little they've been having it out a little bit, and then that it's like I think at this point it's fine if they after whatever happens next they're pretty much done.
You know, it'd be smart if they did Sheamus versus the weight of Bad King Barrett, and then they just get really history ethic with it, and they just put British versus Irish. But then again, both of them are heels, so.
But let's see. Let's see.
The primetime players versus the New Day.
Actually, that's a good question. Is it gonna be those two teams again SummerSlam?
No.
I highly doubt it.
I fucking hope not,
Because
because
I highly doubt that what happened on Monday Night Raw, where the New Day distraction led to the primetime players losing, means that we're actually going to have Los Matadores as number one contenders.
oh god no.
Olay.
Well,
not
I think
Olay.
the
Oh
Lucha
no.
The Lucha Dragons are more likely to be probably the next champions.
If they put the Lucha Dragons in the title hunt right now, they're not doing anything.
I don't see the Lucha Dragons being put in the title hunt right now, unless they're going to do a multi-team sort of situation.
like
That's pretty much how I see it.
kind of like a tag team turmoil thing.
Basically, like they could, like if they're dead set on putting Los Matadores in there because they had them get a victory. I mean, basically, you have at least like a 4-way tag with with New Day,
And
New Day, primetime players, Matadores, and then Lucha Dragons, and that's how you basically throw them in there. Honestly, though, if that's the situation, really out of that, it's going to be New Day or primetime players.
Yeah. Although I just thought of something that's really dumb, but I could see WWE doing. You know how NXT's the night before?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They have Blake and Murphy lose, and then the fucking PTP comes out going, "Well, we got no people," and that dubstep hits.
Oh, jeez.
I think it'd be.
I don't think so, because here's the thing. Okay, we're gonna go to NXT. Blake and Murphy were pretty much just there, and then just bam, they were given the titles.
Because they wanted to push up Lucha Dragons.
So they took the titles, and honestly, they were boring
Until they beat Enzo with fucking Bliss. Bitch.
Like honestly, Alexa Bliss has made them slightly more interesting, but
Did you see that fucking moonsault she did?
yeah,
Oh, so good.
yeah, it was. But I mean, that's the whole thing. Is that, to be perfectly honest, the team is interesting because of Alexa Bliss. Not because of Blake and Murphy.
It's like early Hardy Boys with Lita.
But,
I mean, early Hardy Boys, not the good
That's
ones.
not even, dude. Not even. That wasn't even Lita. Lita didn't join up with the Hardys.
Oh, I'm
until
thinking of
the-
S.A. Rios.
Yeah, I was about to say you're thinking of when the Hardys were around at the time. You were thinking of like what the fuck was her name? Terry.
Oh, I even remember her.
Terry was with the Hardys at one point, and then she kind of just like dropped in like a bad habit. That was like I think that was either 1999 or 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
and-
I like what Lemon just put. Blake and Murphy won the titles by giving their opponents seizures with the Titantron.
Except when they won the titles, they didn't have a Titantron.
Yeah, they were just so nothing.
Soft.
So fuck you.
Oh God! I just well no. Oh damn it! No, they're not the number one contender.
No, Suki, they're gonna be.
Why are you spoiling things?
No, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying that WWE was stupid if they would not put Hackensack, New Jersey, and Brooklyn in a tag team championship match in Brooklyn.
I'm bringing the hood to you.
I'm
Because
sorry,
I mean,
but
we already
see,
know. We already know that there's definitely in NXT there is the number one contenders for the tag titles. It's the Vaudevillains.
But do you really think they're gonna hold that thing? SummerSlam is in 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. You think they're gonna hold on to that thing for 4 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah, they'll do it.
I see.
I don't think so.
Primetime is most likely going to be like, good, let's make a fun cameo appearance like Boogeyman did in.
What's up? Oh, I would love it, but they don't because they hate fucking primetime players. Oh, that'd be a good match. This is a one-off, primetime versus PTP.
That'd be fun. I can see that.
Possibly.
But
It's gimmick versus gimmick match.
Yep. Anyway, yeah. Next match to talk about. Let's see. Oh, I don't have it on me. Oh, there we go. Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns.
better match than I thought it was gonna be. I will say that.
Yeah.
But it was better match than I thought it was going to be, and they did basically find that way to end it with bullshit, with Luke Harper returning.
I'm happy that happened, though.
Yeah.
Which did end up in a really good match segment combo, you could call it. Well, I guess it's just a match, but there was pretty much like the whole time that it was pretty much Harper and Reigns match. That actually ended up being a really good part of Raw to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Right.
because obviously there was you could tell the tensions. They brought Dean Ambrose back to pretty much act as the equalizing force.
Cheerleader.
Yeah, but basically he was there to be the equalizing force, and now it's essentially 2-on-2, which I guess means we're gonna get I guess that means we're gonna get a tag match out of this for SummerSlam.
Well, actually, I've been hearing some things.
Maybe.
I won't spoil everything, but I've been reading up on stuff. Apparently, WWE's trying to find a third member of the Wyatt family.
Well,
I don't know. And
Eric Rowan has
that's
a
going to lead to
horn-
something at SummerSlam. I don't know what's going on with it, or if it's going to be introduced beforehand, but apparently they're trying to find someone to replace Rowan because they want to have a bigger thing, which I don't know who the third man for the face team could be.
All I know is Rowan, he has a torn bicep right now, so he's out of action for a bit.
So it's going to be Bo Dallas.
If he grows a beard, maybe.
He does have a beard, doesn't he?
He was on last night's Raw, and I didn't see no beard.
Oh, no. Then who
Well-
has a beard?
Adam Rose does.
Oh, he goes
God.
like he goes Leo Kruger.
Well, keep in mind, Colt.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no wait. Actually, no.
Oh,
I
no,
think
he has a
he
month-
shaved.
he has a
He
month to
shaved.
grow.
Damn it.
Shaved it?
I think he shaved his little goatee.
Damn you, Rosa.
Well, he's got a month. They got a month, so they can
Sorry.
grow a beard within a month. I mean, they're not gonna get like a big ass like Amish beard or something
They
like
can't.
that.
Lemon,
Right.
Lemon. I'm gonna say no to that. That they can't be calling him Marcus Louis. He's trying to be like this creepy character, but here's the thing, and like kind of one of those things that they talk about on Tough Enough one week. is that you play a character, but the whole thing about the wrestling industry today is that like the big thing now is not to be like the over the top character anymore. Like it's very hard to play that off and have like if you've ever noticed, a lot of times when people play these like really big out there characters now, or at least or like really something like that, but
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends.
Bray Wyatt's an exception.
Here's the no. Here's the thing. Like Bray Wyatt is still kind of dialed back a bit. Like he's within reason. On the thing,
Okay.
like if you look at if you don't know who Marcus Louis is, he's basically Nosferatu.
Oh.
Wait, Marcus Louis?
Yeah.
Oh wait, was he the one who got his head shaved?
Yeah, he's the one who's.
Yeah, you're right. He went crazy. I'm sorry, I forgot about him.
Yeah, and I mean, here's the thing. He like on NXT, he doesn't come out to any music, and which I don't have a problem with that. But he comes down and he's just like looking around. And this is all he does. He doesn't say anything. He just goes. That's literally it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've seen this.
Yeah, he's basically a guy that's gone feral. Is pretty much what it is. And it's just I'm sorry, but like it just comes off really dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. That's basically a good example of, they had an interesting idea for the character, but I don't know if it's not the right guy to pull it off, or if they just took it in the wrong direction. But yeah, because I mean, if you want to think of a character that basically, to be honest, like kind of the same situation, like I guess would have the similar mindset, but was a good character at it. I almost want to say Mankind would have been one, because that was the whole thing. Is Mankind's whole thing was like that really twisted view of the world, sort of thing.
It's kind of like what Bray Wyatt has.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, but but of course those guys can cut actual promos and can actually be threatening. I don't know. Marcus Louis, he just comes off as silly. I think that's the issue. I think that's what I've been trying to say, is that it's all about being a character without just being outright silly these days. Unless obviously if you're intending it to be silly, or it's supposed to come off as something like that. Like honestly, after a while, Santino just completely embraced that. And the thing is, though, is that with those situations, that then becomes hit or miss. Either the crowd is going to go with it or they're not. And most modern wrestling crowds tend to not go with that, I've seen. Like, you have to get the right guy to play it the right way for people to go with it.
Huh.
And
like I almost think like almost the way that I almost want to say, like, look at Damian Sandow and Curtis Axel. They're doing something incredibly silly, but guess what? The crowd's into it.
Yeah.
And I think that's because these two guys ended up being the right choices to do this.
I get it, even though they're not really getting much.
Yeah, I mean they're not doing much, but honestly, as far as I understand, the crowds still like him.
Yeah,
I don't know. I need to watch Superstars and stuff more.
Yeah, that's probably where they're being shown up.
Yeah. Speaking. Oh, go ahead, and I'll get on.
I was gonna go mention about the match that was taken off.
Oh right, yeah.
Because a certain someone had a staph infection.
Which is so ironic.
Damn.
Is it ironic? I forget the word. Is that the right one?
I think I think that's the right word.
Yeah.
Ironic,
But-
because he.
By the way,
I
I apologize to the recorded version. I accidentally turned down the sound on them for a moment, but yeah, it's but you should still be able to hear it. Hopefully, I fix it in post.
Yeah.
Anyway, but But so Ryback, pretty much after Raw last week, which is funny because the news on this didn't break for like 2 days. Because apparently Ryback got up, pretty much woke up the next day after Raw, and it pretty much had a giant bulge in his knee, and it turns out it was a staph infection, and he had to go and get it drained.
Yep.
And I do admit they did, at the very least they did the best they could with what happened. They just pretty much went and said, you know what, screw it, we're not going to throw together some bullshit match. We'll just, okay, Miz, go out there, talk your shit. Big Show, come out, do something. We'll put some. I guess in the past, putting the Divas match there would have been considered putting together a bullshit match, but honestly, the Divas match actually came out pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
And so they just did that, and they still which was a good idea to still give time to it, but they didn't let it take up as much time as it as the match would have. And then of course that went over to Raw, which I do like how that ended up, where Big Show just goes like, you said I'm missing since the Attitude Era? Am I here now? Can you feel me?
Yeah. And Miz got hurt.
Oh, he is hurt?
Dead.
Yeah, his ribs are hurting.
They brought a stretcher out for him. He's like, I can walk. Oh, I need people to help me.
Yeah.
So that means we're down 2 people. So I guess Big Show's gonna fight himself.
No. Well, no. Remember, Ryback's only out for maybe a couple weeks at least. Like I get the feeling we're gonna get. I get the feeling we're gonna get a Ryback show too. If Miz is truly out and can't compete at SummerSlam, I think we're getting show Ryback 2 at SummerSlam.
And in a way, Ryback, he could take his staph infection injury to his advantage. Like, will he be able to pick up Big Show for his finisher? In a way, he could kind of play with it a little bit.
Yeah, it comes out the CM Punk's music.
Really?
I would love it. Because he doesn't like CM Punk now. He gets what CM Punk said about him.
Yeah, I know.
So I would love it if you just shat on him.
Anyway,
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see. As far as WWE's concerned, have we done? We didn't really dedicate much time to the Divas yet. But right now, a week after introducing the whole Revolution idea, right now WWE's still working with it well.
Mm-hmm.
We basically have the 3 factions. They're going at each other. I'm still waiting for Becky Lynch to do her own solo entrance because I want to know if they kept her. They're going to keep her. What is it? Smoke machines, I guess. Or is it whatever that thing is that Edge used it too, where it's just blast this fog up there.
Curious. I'm kind of curious if
I don't know.
If they do that, then I have all the hopes they're gonna keep Bailey's tube men. So I kind of hope that they do Becky's.
Yeah, and this does also make me realize that we're with these 3 coming up. Honestly, how far behind is Bailey at this point?
I think maybe they're gonna give her she's gotta win the NXT Women's title.
Yeah, I think because
they're not giving it to Emma, they're not giving it to Carmella, and they're not giving it to Dana Brooke.
Nope.
Well, here's the other thing on that. How much longer is Bailey back up? Is Bailey doing TV tapings yet again, or is?
All right. I'm trying to remember my spoilers, and I don't remember if she was in a match. I think she might have been.
Okay, because I know she said
Let me look. I've already seen the spoilers. Let me look it up. Hold on.
Yeah.
NXT tapings, July, August. Spoilers. Yeah, give me 1 second.
That reminds me. We talked about Battleground and everything. Who's the new OAW champ?
Give me 1 second. Yeah, she does have a match.
Okay,
Bailey
so
did, and she's cutting promos, and she actually has 2 matches.
okay, so she's definitely back. All right.
Yeah, she's definitely back.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if she was already over her injury or not yet.
So, to answer your question, Chef, it came down to the wire,
Yeah.
and I basically stuck on ahead and took it at the end.
Well, I guess I gotta say it.
Yay!
Here's your winner and the new Otaku Asana champion. Oh,
Yay! I get a Pope Mobile.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I wish AJ wasn't dead enough they could Photoshop my face onto that, but he's probably too dead to do so.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I win. Yeah, I'm going to SummerSlam. I'm gonna beat you all again.
Not unless I break my own record.
Nah, Rain's probably maybe, but Rain's
Oh.
probably gonna betray me because she's my manager right now.
I'm over here not giving a shit.
Yeah. All right.
You have
Anyway,
your Smash belts, so it's fine.
for those that are new to OA wrestling, we have a thing where we basically made our picks for Battleground, and we have a championship that sort of gets passed around.
We almost bought a real belt, but people said it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
But let's
Might
see.
happen in the future, Cole. Who knows?
It might.
Yeah, but let's see. Okay, well then, let's see. So something I guess I can go on is I didn't finish watching it, but I actually did attempt to watch Impact Wrestling again.
Ooh,
Oh.
how did it go?
Well, apparently I've decided to join in at an interesting time. Dixie Carter, I'm pretty sure it's storyline or it could be shoot. It could be a combination. But she basically came out last week and said, "I'm sorry for everything I've ever done in TNA ever."
Sorry for Pac-Man Jones.
Oh,
She's pretty much saying, you know, I've let this company down. I've let I've let everybody in the locker room down. I've let the fans down, and everything. So basically, she said, "All right, here's what I'm gonna do." Apparently, what caused her to do this was a couple months back when Bully Ray finally drove her through a table, which, by the way, apparently broke her back.
Ooh. That's not.
I don't know if that's
not good.
storyline or if that's real, but apparently that's why Dixie was out for a while.
Oh. Jesus.
Yeah. But so Dixie comes back and she says, "All right, we're definitely gonna fix things around here, but I'll tell you this: I'm not gonna be the one to take over day-to-day management at this point.
Oh.
I'm gonna let somebody who knows who understands the business, understands what it's like being in the ring far more than I do. Because that's what she said. She said that after she went through the table and she got hurt and was pretty much just laying in the ring, and like everybody in the locker room was applauding it and everything. In that moment, it kind of all dawned on her, and she understood more of what they go through day in and day out when she's like sitting there. She pretty much said she's in the gorilla position. Because she said, like, you know, I'm the first person you guys see when you come through that curtain, and I see how you guys look every time you come back there. You know, broken, beaten, and bloodied. You know, so it's
no.
yeah. So she sits there and she goes, "All right," and I finally get it. I'm not, you know, I shouldn't be the one making decisions on what goes on in the shows and everything. So I'm gonna step back and. And yeah, NASCAR Bully Ray left actually I think after that. Like, you know, but Dixie Dixie says, "All right, somebody's gonna be put in charge here." Oh, by the way, there's also now this thing. Ethan Carter III he pretty much comes out and goes like, "Aunt Dixie, what are you doing? We're Carters. We're better than everyone." He's trying to push that whole thing back on her, but she's like, "Nope, I'm done. I'm done being you." Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, that's another thing. MVP just severed his contract.
Well, Suki, there's a reason for that.
Yeah,
And-
I know that one. I know that. We'll talk about that in a second. we'll
about the
go ahead and talk
contract
about that one in a second.
Yeah, good.
Okay, so Dixie says all this, and she has the little back and forth with Ethan, and she goes and she just says, "All right, but I've got somebody who's coming in, and he is going to be the Law. And then Bully Ray's music hits.
Okay.
Bully Ray is now basically is now a top executive at TNA.
Who would have thought that was gonna happen?
So Bully Ray is pretty much the man. It is essentially, I guess, like the WWF commissioner position. I guess you could say.
Last I checked, he was a GM actually.
Yeah, I guess more like kind of more like a GM. So Bully Ray is pretty much on camera. Is now the, I guess is on camera like the booker.
Okay.
In a way.
I wonder if that transitions to backstage too.
Yeah, I don't know how much that is, or because obviously I mean I can definitely see that Dixie probably is probably letting people make more decisions besides herself and stuff like that. So Bully Ray comes out and he pretty much says, "All right, we're definitely changing things around here. We're gonna make a much better product for everyone." And it starts with making Ethan Carter defend his world title against the winner of a 20-man battle royal, which Drew Galloway won that.
Wait, Drew Galloway's in TNA?
Yep. If you don't know who Drew Galloway is, everybody, he was the chosen one of WWE once.
Oh.
And a member of 3-man band later.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, McIntyre was 3-man band.
Oh. It's a bit forgettable, Cole.
Yeah,
No,
but,
it was the best thing.
Yeah, but now he went back to using his original name, and he's in TNA as Drew Galloway. Unfortunately, I didn't finish watching Impact, and that was the main event of the night because what it was the Battle Royal happened, and the title match was later that night.
Isn't he like a world champion in the Indies still?
If he's doing indie bookings too.
I last time I saw him, he was a world champion in the Indies, so maybe he dropped it.
I don't know, but so we had that. We had, by the way, since this was the first time I watched in a while, I saw the knockout. Damn it! Wow, I've been watching WWE so much I can't get that terminology out of my head. The Knockouts title was defended this week too, and Taryn Terrell has really changed since the last time I saw her.
Good or bad?
She's part of a 3-girl faction called the Dollhouse.
Okay.
Yeah, bad.
And
funny,
you know what the funny thing is? You know what their entrance theme is? And they actually they straight up say thank you to this band for letting us do this, and they tell you the title of it. It's Doll Parts by Hole.
Are you fucking kidding me? Hole, what are you doing?
Yeah,
They want that money.
Yeah, but so that's their whole thing, and apparently Taryn Terrell has been doing a Nikki Bella. She's now like she's the longest reigning Knockouts champ ever. And she lost it to Brooke on last Wednesday. Because of Gail Kim, in which Gail Kim is now pulling an Undertaker.
What's that?
Here's what happened. Taryn Terrell and Brooke were having their title match, and Taryn had 2 cronies who pretty much were helping her keep the title, sort of thing. Then the lights go out. The lights go up. And the funny thing, what I love is the lights go up. Gail Kim's Titantron is going on. Oh, by the way, TNA has staging again.
Oh, fuck.
Gail Kim's Titantron's going on. She's standing there. One of the Dollhouse members is on the floor. She then proceeds to beat the shit out of the other one. And so she just stands there, looks at Taryn, and it's like, yeah, you and me, bitch. Because apparently they had a thing going, and Taryn supposedly took out Gail Kim. So now Gail Kim came back. Lights go out. Gail Kim's gone. The 2 others are down. Brooke takes advantage and beats Taryn Terrell and takes the title.
Hey, real quick, Velvet Sky's back at TNA, right?
I don't know. I didn't see her.
She was the only person I liked in the Knockouts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, apparently Taryn Terrell did face Awesome Kong during that run, and I found out how she kept the title, and oh god.
How bad?
She faced Awesome Kong in a lingerie pillow fight.
Oh,
Oh, awesome, Tom. Go back to WWE. You had something good with Karma.
Yeah.
This is why I don't watch TNA.
no, go to no.
Okay, now here's the
go
thing.
to NXT.
Now apparently,
yeah.
apparently with this week things are supposed to be changing. So I don't know.
still
Going
have my
forward,
doubts
we'll see what happens with TNA. Because I also found out this week that apparently Ring of Honor has already started broadcasting on on Destination America right before Impact.
Can we talk about the TNA contract situation?
Are they they're still definitely being kicked off Destination America, right?
That's what I keep hearing. But no, Suki. First, have you heard about the TNA contracts stuff?
Which specific part?
How they've changed their policies and how they're cutting contracts.
Really?
Yeah, basically. Okay, here I'm gonna give people a little history lesson. Early '90s, WWF had a thing where people were paid by appearance.
Yeah.
While WCW had guaranteed contracts.
Yeah.
Where TNA was more of the former, where I think it was the former. They were WCW, where they paid people.
That would be latter.
Sorry, they were the latter. Where they were WCW, they gave people money. It's like, sign here, you get this much money in a year, and you do what we want. They've basically said, and I'll read this straight up from WrestleZone, and it's been clarified by other places. As noted, TNA recently informed many talents that their guaranteed deals will soon be dropped in favor of per-appearance deals. According to PWInsider.com, reports numerous TNA talents are not pleased with this change. In fact, it is possible that some talents may turn down their new per-appearance offer and wrap up their run with TNA. But it should be noted that talents such as Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy may still remain under guaranteed deals.
Oh.
So, they're going to do the thing that WWF did where people left for WCW.
Yeah, but I don't know. This was probably a move. This was probably a move to save money. They were, as they can probably pay. I wonder if in the long run, like per appearance, saves them money.
Well, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't give people creative control. But I mean, I just found it interesting how it said multiple talents. I'm curious who those talents are.
Yeah, but yeah. So let's see. What are the other notable things? Oh, Kurt Angle apparently Kurt Angle apparently has a tumor in his neck.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
No,
he's having surgery to get that out, and he said he's going to be back in TNA.
It's a tumor cancer.
It
Can
could
be.
It's
not
it has to be
guaranteed.
tested.
Sorry, what's
Go ahead, Suki. Yeah, I'll let you talk.
I was just gonna say, no, it's not guaranteed cancer. It's just a tumor. A tumor itself is just a growth, but it is an abnormal growth, and they have to get at it. They pretty much have to remove it before they can tell you whether it's cancerous or not.
Yeah, I can speak from experience, Cole. I had a tumor removed when I was a senior in high school. In my left leg.
Yeah. Yeah, Sin Cara. Yeah, Kurt Angle lost the title at EC3, and then he was. What the deal was that last week he invoked a rematch that he had for that, which EC3 then cheated and got himself intentionally disqualified. Which, by the way, I actually do like this. Because before Kurt Angle did his whole thing where he was talking about his injury, he comes out, or he's seen backstage talking to Bully Ray. And so he comes out and he basically says, well, Bully Ray had a great idea. The rematch never happened.
Huh.
That is literally the words they said. The rematch never happened. He still gets his rematch which he can invoke anytime he wishes.
awesome?
It's not so much the fact that they just basically retconned the match. It's the way he did it, because he flat out said, hey, last week didn't happen.
It was Dixieland. It didn't happen.
But oh my god, I found that hilarious. But let's see. Apparently, Rockstar Spud's having what is it? Self-esteem issues.
Like legit or storyline?
Storyline.
Okay, I was about to
Yeah.
say.
He's having storyline self-esteem issues, which Bully Ray tried to pep him up for, which made me think that since they were doing an X Division title match which made me think Rockstar Spud was going to take the X Division title, and no, he didn't. Tigre de Uno still has the title, which, by the way, this upcoming Impact, he's going to talk Trump.
What?
Yeah, Tigre. Excuse me. Tigre Uno pretty much went on Twitter after Trump did his whole Mexican thing, and pretty much went off on him. And Dixie Carter applauded it, by the way.
So
now he's gonna get TV. Now he's gonna get TV time.
We're gonna Trump in the Impact Zone.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And he slaps him with the WWE Hall of Fame ring.
But let's see. Let me think here. I think that's about all I can remember because, like I said, I didn't finish, so I didn't actually get to see Drew Galloway versus EC3, so I don't know what happened there. I might watch it after we finish recording here tonight, just to know what happened, and also to see the match, because I will admit, even though I haven't watched it in a while, I do enjoy. I do enjoy, when he was in WWE, he was Derek Bateman. And he's actually, and the Ethan Carter III character is pretty entertaining. I will say that. But he is a solid talent in the ring, and so is Drew. So it could be a good match, but I'll have to take a look at it. But now I realize I've got. Oh, by the way, I mentioned the Ring of Honor thing because the funny thing was that when I watched my recording of TNA, the first thing I see was the last few minutes of Ring of Honor, and the first thing I see is ODBs and ROH.
Wow.
And apparently she's challenging. She's actually challenging some dude to a match this upcoming week.
Oh.
Yeah.
By the way, ROH is a cease and desisting Global Pro Force Wrestling.
Really?
Yeah, GPFW, how do you say it? The Jeff Jarrett promotion basically was using ROH's logo in their advertisement, saying, "We have ROH talent. Look at these guys we have." And ROH basically called on and said, "No, you can't do that."
I'm
with them.
Yeah, same here. Jarrett, what the fuck?
It's run by Jeff Jarrett. You think he'd be smarter, but I'm gonna assume he left it to somebody. And the second he saw it, he was like, "Oh no," because he's a smart guy. But yeah, that's apparently what's going on. I'm actually curious of who they got from ROH.
I don't remember, but by the way, speaking of ROH, that's where wow, I forgot his name. Jay Lethal.
Oh
Yeah,
god, they got Jay. Oh god,
Jay Lethal's in ROH. So, but there's some interesting talent. So, of course, that means now I got to set my TV to record Ring of Honor now, and go ahead and check that out, because basically, yeah, really, I need to turn Sundays into pretty much my wrestling watching days.
Except for Raw.
Yeah. So I basically need to record like everything, and then because I usually end up waking up on Sunday mornings anyway, so I'm like, so I should be like, screw it, and just start watching the last week in wrestling. But let me see. So, all right. Well, is there any? Oh, you know what? Okay, before we get moving on, you mentioned the whole contracts there. Let's mention how contracts worked out for the reason for why MVP is gone.
Oh, I was curious what you meant by this.
Yeah, no, MVP is gone because apparently part of the Beatdown Clan storyline was going to have Hernandez, who was a TNA talent, then went to Lucha Underground, but apparently they said that or like I guess MVP was saying that he could, that or Hernandez said that he could do TNA appearances with, or like he was no longer under contract with Lucha Underground or something like that. Turns out he lied. He's still under contract with Lucha Underground. So and they did tape segments with him for TNA, which they now have to edit out.
Oh boy.
And apparently MVP. I guess there were some other things as well, but apparently this was like the final straw, and MVP just said, "Screw this."
Huh.
I don't really blame him if that's true.
Yeah, but apparently, Hernandez is or it was either Hernandez or MVP himself pretty much said that Hernandez can show up on TNA, and pretty much Lucha Underground caught wind of what was going on and said, "No, he can't."
Also, fuck me. Also, by the way, just show you what the fuck is going on in Global Force Wrestling. I'm looking at Trent Beretta. His picture just shows him with another company's championship.
Huh.
And also, FYI, for those of you who care, July 24th, which is this Friday, the champion, women's champion, tag team champion, and the next gen champion for that company are going to be announced, or like one, I assume. So maybe you want to look how that happens, because you might, if anyone wants to watch that, you might want to check it out to see, since it's a new company, you know.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna be trying to, so going forward for this podcast, I am gonna be trying to make like Sundays sort of my wrestling day, where I'm gonna at this point now I know how I can catch up on Ring of Honor, I can catch up on TNA. I guess I can figure out when. Because I think I get El Rey Network. I can look up when Lucha Underground airs, and keep that in mind, and just maybe also watch that. But Shelton Benjamin's in Shelton Benjamin's GFW.
Yeah, he is. You should look at that roster. It's pretty stacked. They got Mickey James. They got Trent Beretta. They got a few good ones. Let me see if I can find one you would know. Like, you would really know. Luke Hall.
Oh god.
Actually, Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, NASCAR says that. Wait, is NASCAR actually reading off the list in that Hacksaw Jim Duggan's actually over there or not?
I don't see that.
Okay.
Except Jim Duggan, I don't see that.
Yeah, NASCAR.
They have
Trent
Johnny
Beretta.
Gargano.
Say what?
Johnny Gargano.
Fuck, who was he again?
Give me a second.
I have no idea.
No, I thought you know that name.
I know I have heard that name. In fact, I actually didn't. I think our friend. I think kind of a friend of the show.
He's made appearances in TNA and WWE, but he's mostly an indie guy. But he's like a really good I've seen Matt. Reese showed me some of his matches. He's good.
I think that's what you're talking about. I think Reese has talked about him.
Yeah, I think he might be the one that Reese got to shoot something for us.
Yeah.
Also, look at the rest of these guys. Sanjay Dutt, don't know who that is.
Oh, Sanjay Dutt's over there? Huh.
You know him?
Yeah, he was TNA talent.
Actually, fuck it. I'll give you the list. I'll put it in Skype. You can look at it yourself. See if you might know these people more than me.
Well, let's see.
Jim Cornette's in there for some fucking reason.
He's probably a backstage agent.
Yeah, so that means Vince Russo's never coming there.
Let's see. So,
or if he does, Cornette's leaving in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so let's see. So Young Bucks, TNA, they were known as Generation Me.
They were good.
Yeah. Let's see. PJ Black.
James.
We don't. Yeah, you know who he is.
Yeah, PJ Black. He's gonna win the next gen championship. Calling it now.
Oh God, Jeff Jarrett. Is Karen Jarrett his wife?
Clicker.
Well, she was Karen Angle, so.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's.
She's the
that's
co-founder.
Jeff. Yep. Okay. So let's see. So Carl Anderson. Yeah. Colt Cabana.
How you doing?
Yeah, Doc Gallows. Oh, is that
That's Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows? Yeah. Let's see, Bullet Babe. That's a hell of a name.
That sounds fake as hell. I'm curious. You can click on them and they tell you where they've been.
Yeah. Let's see, Sanjay Dutt. Oh, Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's where he's been.
Yeah. Let's see, Luke Hawks. Takaki Watanabe. Yeah, Trent Beretta, Shelton Benjamin. It's not New Heavenly Bodies. I actually don't know. See, Jimmy Rave, Jigsaw. Actually, I think Jigsaw did some time in TNA. Yeah. See, the Hot Shots, Cliff Compton, Chuck Taylor.
Chuck Taylor sounds familiar.
Oh god, that's okay. So Lady Tapa ended up over there.
Who? You
She-
mentioned her in TNA.
Yeah,
oh,
she-
shit. He's right. Hack Sergeant Duggan's in here.
Yeah, he is.
Who was Lady Tapa again?
Lady Tapa was basically a talent that they pretty much did their version of Tough Enough to find her.
Oh no.
And I remember that she first showed up. Oh yeah, she's the is she the niece of a wrestler? Is what it is?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think her uncle was an old school wrestler. That's what it is. And apparently, everything I remember about her is that she was kind of awkward in the ring. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Chris Sabin's gonna win over there. Yeah, there's Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
Let's see. Brian Myers. Then okay.
So they got a lot of good indie talent.
Yeah. So I mean, it just really depends on how they work it.
Although, count how many women there are.
Let's see. So, Lady Tapa. So one. Excuse me.
Cool.
Let's see. Yeah, two. I don't know. I'm not counting Karen.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I only count 4 or 5.
4. Yeah, 5.
So are they just gonna be managers until they get a bigger roster, or are they just gonna have a women's division of 5 women?
They might do that, and basically the women would have like a segment a week. I mean, if you have that small division, that's basically what you do. Is pretty much you limit how much they show up.
Because they're gonna have a women's champion actually, and
Yeah.
I can tell you right now. Oh, the women's championship tournament is gonna. It's a Christina Von Erich. What?
Christina Von Erich.
Oh wait, no, it's Christina Von Eerie.
Oh.
I was
What?
like, wait, what? What is she doing here? All right.
But yeah, so we're. Oh jeez, sorry. Okay. So yeah, so. All right. Well, I don't think. Oh, did they? I just realized on Global Force's website, did they say anything about because they said they're live TV tapings, but
I'm looking on Wikipedia for that right now. Announced via YouTube.
I was gonna say, do we know what network they're gonna be on?
I'm looking at their like international partnerships. Well, let me just go on their websites if I can find something.
Yeah, because I wonder if it's one of those things like what with Ring of Honor was doing for a while there, where they pretty much had they were on in certain markets on a specific channel.
TV. Toxic. I can't fucking. Wait. Apparently, Chris Sabin's no longer in Global Force Wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he's not participating in this. He's injured.
Ah.
Okay, no, he's not out. He's just all right. So I'm trying to find. There's a TV taping, but I can't find where the TV is. I can't find it. If anyone knows, let us know in the comments. If we have comments.
Yeah. Well,
Not
yeah.
usually. No one says anything in the comments, so.
Maybe people should start saying things in the comments.
I just realized how much dead air we just put on a podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, we did, and that was. I was just like, all right.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe I'll make that. Maybe I'll find a way to make it not be dead air.
Teasing.
Anyway,
You just do the thing Funhouse does, where you find like the free clips. You go dun 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 dun.
all right. So anyway, we're yeah. So looking at the time, looks like we've about hit our hour. Or
And a half.
gotten around there. So let's go ahead. So let's go ahead and wrap things up here. So just as we've started making tradition, where can the people find you on the internet? Starting with Cole.
You can find me on Twitter, and I guess on Tumblr, but mostly just Twitter, at Coltrane Forever, where the 4 is the number 4, ever is all capitalized, and the C and the T are also capitalized, because I like things being done right. And also, yeah, if you follow me, please, if you're a model, please follow me, because I've had a lot of weird things where I think bots are following me that are models.
They're all bots, dude.
No,
That's what
they're all
happened.
bots, except they only follow like 40 people, so I'm confused.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's super weird.
Yeah.
I'm a player.
Yeah,
Oh,
then eventually they'll turn lesbian.
Horror.
All right, so from that bout of desperation,
Fuck you. Fuck you, dude.
anyway,
I
so
see what you do on Twitter, Mr. I don't use it.
what are you talking about? I really don't do anything on Twitter.
Exactly. Models.
Yeah, so
Moving on from that.
at least that means I'm not desperate. Anyway.
Fuck you.
Okay, so anyway, moving on to Joe.
You can find me on YouTube on Chef Joe G19, same name. And you can find me on Twitter at Joe Off the Island, and you can also find me on DeviantArt on at Chef Joe G19 as well.
Okay, and finally AJ. I know you're probably dead, but come on, let the people know where to find you.
Alright, fine. You can follow me on Twitter at PunkGamer. The E is a 3 because you know my shtick. You can also catch the broadcast hopefully this Saturday. This guy over here is a part of it, Suki.
Yay.
I don't necessarily have a plan in place. I mean, same goes for the show usually, but you know, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping we may have a guest. I may want to say who it is, but if it doesn't happen, I'd rather not say it and disappoint people. But so, you know, whatever. You'll see what happens. Hopefully, things will go correctly. And if the guest does not work out, I had plenty of stories to tell from TrotCon this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. And as for myself, you can follow. As we just discussed, I don't do anything on Twitter, but you can follow me if you wish. I'm at Tsukisama87. I'm also that on Tumblr, and you can follow Otaku Ascended at Twitter as well. There's at Otaku Ascended. Maybe if more people are following us, maybe we'll do stuff with it. Let's see. Then of course, for this show, if you're watching it on the YouTube channel, please, or you're watching it if you're watching this on, not on the main YouTube channel, follow this video or follow the links on the embedding of this YouTube video, because I know that's how it works. You can go to YouTube page and please go. We definitely like it if you followed us here, so you can also see when we go live for the recordings of this every Tuesday 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at livestream.com/OA Wrestling. Of course, we try to follow that up by getting these posted up later in the week, and sure. So that way, if you can't make the live version, you can at least keep up with us and just keep following along. Once again, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. Like I said, I said at the top of the show, I'm recovering from this morning, where I guess before we go off the air, I was I woke up sweating, shaking, and barely able to stand up this morning.
So just a normal Wednesday for you.
Except with the addition of the throwing up part.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's where we're at for this week, you guys. Thank everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up to the recording and showing up for this, and thank everybody who watches it later on the YouTube channel. We appreciate all of you, and until next time, this has been Suki with Cole, AJ, and Chef. We'll see you guys next time on Otaku Centered Wrestling.
Watch Global Force Wrestling and tell us where it is.
I'm staying retired.
No, you're not. Go talk to Jeff Jarrett now, asshole.
I'm really out of practice, man.
Just do it.
Just do it.
it.